At 10,000 meters in the air, a crack suddenly appeared in the cockpit windshield. The captain instantly recognized the danger and quickly reported the emergency to ground control, requesting an immediate return. But the moment he finished speaking, the entire windshield exploded. The massive airflow sucked the co-pilot right out through the window. At the same time, both engines ingested large amounts of glass debris and failed. Worse yet, the cockpit door was blown open by the airflow, and a flight attendant was instantly knocked to the ground. In this critical moment, the flight attendants, disregarding their own safety, kept reassuring the panicking passengers and helped them put on oxygen masks. Meanwhile, the co-pilot's body remained hanging outside the window. Despite facing mortal danger himself, the captain tried to pull him back into the cabin, but it was futile. The captain could only suppress his worry and prioritize stabilizing the aircraft's attitude and reducing altitude. The plane was plummeting at 5 kilometers per second. At this rate, it would crash into the snow-capped mountains in 2 minutes, killing everyone on board. In this split-second crisis, the captain held his breath, fully focused on controlling the aircraft, and finally managed to pull it up. The enormous reverse inertia threw the co-pilot back into his seat. On the other side, the relief captain, enduring severe pain, struggled toward the cockpit. With help from numerous passengers, he successfully reached the flight deck and quickly closed the cockpit door. At this point, the cabin situation finally stabilized. The relief captain immediately put oxygen masks on the pilots and transmitted the emergency distress code. Upon receiving the signal, ground control instantly activated the emergency protocol. All flights were grounded and the runway was cleared for emergency landing. Meanwhile, police, medical teams, firefighters, and security personnel prepared and stood by on site. But the crisis wasn't over. A massive cumulonimbus cloud suddenly appeared ahead, with thunderstorms rolling and lightning flashing inside, making it impossible to fly through recklessly. The captain immediately decided to go around the side. Passengers, seeing this, instantly panicked. The plane circled continuously outside the cloud layer, finally waiting for a gap to appear. The captain seized the opportunity and flew the aircraft into the clouds. Dark clouds and lightning immediately engulfed the plane, as if they would tear it apart the next second. The captain held his breath, gripped the control stick tightly, and focused intently ahead. Suddenly, hail began falling from the sky, pelting the aircraft's exterior. Just as the plane was about to break through the clouds, the gap suddenly closed, and the aircraft vanished from the radar screen. Everyone at ground control hung their heads in complete silence, assuming the plane had crashed with no survivors. But just when everyone had given up hope, the aircraft suddenly burst through the clouds and reappeared in the sky. Everyone's tense hearts finally relaxed slightly, but a new crisis immediately followed. A towering snow-capped mountain loomed directly ahead. The captain urgently adjusted the aircraft's position while pulling it up. Finally, the plane successfully cleared the mountain. Under the coordinated efforts of the 3 captains, the aircraft gradually reduced altitude, steadily aligned with the runway, and ultimately came to a safe stop at the end of the runway. The passengers' emotions shifted from extreme terror to overwhelming joy. This was a real incident that occurred in 2018. Do you know the name of this Chinese captain?